5 years after this, Tesla puts out a thing and says, looking for new entrepreneurs. 10 years from now, someone's proposed the idea to him. He said, what, gave him $1 billion. 15 years from now, they're in manufacturing. 20 years, they're in your home, like that. You need your penis cut?
Good news, Tesla fans. Elon Musk has greased up his hog and he is serving it to you whether you like it or not. I hope you're ready to gobble it down. Elon.
We were just there with the AI circumcision machine, you know. Mob me way, boss. You know, and you can program any voice. You want Cockney? Have Cockney. All right there, boss man? I'm coming over, penis edge. Yeah, your penis tip. Yeah, I won't hit the helmet. Don't worry about it, it'll be fine. All right there, governor. I'm on my way.
Musk is saying that Tesla full self-driving will switch to a monthly subscription and...
What? One of the best features of a Tesla, the self-driving. Self-driving. Nah, you got to pay a subscription for that. I appreciate you for chilling, my guy. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Don't. That come after.
Move the one-time purchase option.
Appreciate you.
Another beautiful intro.
So you got to pay now? Yeah, you pay subscription fee. Yeah, $100. Oof.
Into
Tough.
the...
You know what most people are going to do? They're going to go, you know what? Fuck this electric shit. Let me buy an old banger, petrol banger. Fill it with fucking diesel.
You will own nothing and be happy future that we find ourselves in. We're now entering a new, even stinkier era where you can't even pay for the full automobile anymore.
Nah.
You don't pay to own it. Now, in order to get one of the most crucial components, like selling points of a Tesla vehicle, you will have to fork over $99 per month as part of this subscription plan, suckling on this subscription-based titty for however long you want access to the full self-driving features, which was a huge reason a lot of people...
Right, but and still they won't allow you... What the hell has it gone dark for?
People were buying...
Oh, V. If you press V, that's what happens. Why does it do that?
These fucking things in the first place. Previously, there was an option to pay $8,000 and you get the whole kit and caboodle. You get the Tesla and you get the full self-driving features. But now Elon said, nope, I'm taking the toys back. We are going to wean you off of this. Now, you can't even own the entire motherfucker. Now you buy the vehicle and then have to subscribe separately for the full self-driving features.
That's bad.
It's insanity. So you...
and then they'll probably give you an option. Yeah, you can buy the subscription for a year. Go on, there's a lease.
You can't even pay to own your whole vehicle. Now you can pay to get most of the vehicle, then you will need to start subscribing for the rest. You don't even get full access. It is just another step in this awful fucking direction in this subscription-based economy where every single thing, every single aspect of your life is becoming subscription-based. We are in...
Oh yeah, and obviously the AI machine that we were talking about just before this video, the AI circumcision machine that we're going to make, it would obviously be subscription-based.
During the future...
Obviously.
Where you don't actually own anything, what you own is the idea of things.
Owning it. Yeah, you own the idea of owning it. That's it. You never own. That brick is mine. But I'll send you a yarn of a story told yonder over the hills. There was once a day.
Like your video games. They're basically just renting it. You're getting a permission slip from the benevolent developers to grant you access to the game for however long. In Tesla's case, Elon Musk
pay for that.
Is drip feeding you features as long as you subscribe. But when you have a Tesla now, you only get half of it.
You know what, bro? A Tesla could probably fly. Yeah. Tesla could probably fly, go underwater, go invisible, teleport, go in wormholes, fly in space, you know, go to the moon, go to Mars. It can do all of that, but it's all locked. It's all locked under secret features.
Unless you are subscribing for...
That's how, like, you know, sick billionaires do things. They hide things like that.
The other half. and there's no option to just own the whole thing outright anymore. He has wiped that shit out. And I feel like every person on the planet should have an issue with this kind of model here from Tesla.
It's too
but because
much.
it's Elon Musk and people
It's too much of the subscription thing. Is too much.
can't help but swallow his
Everything's
meat, it's an
subscription.
addiction more severe than Fint. They are defending it as if he's doing them a favor somehow. People are willingly bending over and applauding as these billionaires
A shaft in them. No Vaseline as well. Rough. I'm coming in hot.
butt fuck them to death. Like, as they get less and less ownership
Literally.
of things, they get happier and happier because the billionaires
Being
are telling them
shafted.
they should be.
Yeah.
Unreal. Farting in your face and telling you that
They're ragged. They're ragged and there's rash back there. It's rough and rumpled and saggy and fluttering in the wind. That's how bad it is. It's, it's haggard. It truly is haggard.
it
Just
smells
have it.
like
It's
roses, and
enough.
they're like, yes. It actually does. This is amazing. It's just infuriating.
pile of poo.
Because they worship this guy, they're willing to just roll over and just abandon what they pretend to believe in. It's craziness to me. Now,
Soon it'll be like, pay per tweet.
anyway, I don't want to harp on that too much because instead,
Pay per
when I
tweet.
went to Elon Musk's
Good
Twitter account to
Lord.
see if he went any deeper on the Tesla subscription model now for full self-driving services, I saw this little annoying nugget here from the brain of a supposed free speech advocate. Teaching people to hate America fundamentally destroys patriotism and the desire to defend our country. Such teachings should be viewed as treason, and those who do it imprisoned. Wow. And he's referencing how high schoolers were polled saying that many of them were taught that America was built on stolen land, and he is weighing in saying that that kind of teaching should be treasonous and the perpetrators thrown in jail. Very interesting take from the
crazy.
free speech guy who's probably fresh out of the K-hole. Elon, what the fuck, man? In what way does that even remotely fit into your narrative of being all for free speech no matter what? Let's just set everything else aside and we're just going to play ball here. Let's just
Apart from that. Everything apart from that. You understand?
assume very bad teachers teaching mumbo jumbo. This is outrageous curriculum here. Well, then, what has happened for 100 years now is that if it is not a good teacher, not educating students, and a bunch of gobbledygook that they're spitting out there that's not great, well, then the school usually fires them. But
what
why does
happens.
Elon Musk want to go a step further and make it a crime punishable by being thrown in the slammer?
For
Why does he
treason.
believe
For treason as well.
that teachers that are teaching students something that he doesn't like means that it's treasonous and should have them landed in the big house?
Deadly.
That's a little fucking
He's thinking far ahead. Because they're going to grow into people of the society and they're going to be polluted with this information.
odd. That feels like it goes very much against the core principle of free speech, which is a right that Americans have. And his reasoning for this perspective is super laughable when you look at who he's best friends with, fucking exchanging saliva and group hugging in the shower with. He says that this kind of teaching destroys patriotism and the desire to defend
What the
our
fuck?
country. Huh. That's fascinating coming from you, Elon Musk. Do you remember only like a handful of months ago, not even a year ago, he made a tweet accusing Donald Trump of being in the Epstein files, which, by the way, Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. He deleted the tweet later, but he made a very public statement about Donald Trump being in the Epstein files, which is a hard insinuation of Donald Trump being a potential pedophile. And now he's buddy-buddy with him again, which I would argue is not the makings of a true red-blooded American patriot. And also, as for a desire to defend our country, Elon, Donald Trump is a draft dodger. Are we forgetting that? When the country called upon him to protect it, he wasn't
He said,
enthusiastically
take some money. Here's $1 billion.
going over to Nam. In fact, he cooked
You want $1 billion.
up 5 deferments as well as a Bone Spurs narrative in order to get out of service to protect this country. So as far as a desire to defend our country goes,
Said, I ain't dying in war.
you have made best friends with someone who has explicitly, provably
Does Charlie hate Trump? Is Charlie one of them ones that is like, I hate Trump, man? Goes around kicking the signs and that.
avoided doing just that.
Why?
This nation called
happened?
upon patriots to defend it. America was calling out to Trump to defend her, and he said, ouch, my bone spur, and didn't do it. So I don't know what the fuck you're yapping about with the desire to defend our country when you are actually sucking the entire asshole of Trump, whom you have also accused of being in the Epstein files. Like, come on. This is absurd. And I could go on, but I also want to make a mention that I scrolled through Elon's Twitter a little bit because I was looking for something in particular. He's very selective with what he calls out as an attack on free speech because he's the free speech guy. But man, I tell you, sports fans, it's real weird how it seems to be crickets from Elon Musk anytime it's related to Israel talking about how they'd like to be able to work towards controlling the conversation around certain topics. Like,
interesting.
Recently with Netanyahu openly stating that he believes the most important thing would be
Netanyahu
controlling some of the platforms. Or even more recently, only a couple weeks ago, an Israeli cybersecurity billionaire, Shlomo Kramer, went on...
Shlomo Kramer. It's literally a billionaire. That's the name of a billionaire. Shlomo Kramer. I own everything.
television and point blank stated to the hosts and all the Americans watching the program that he believes
I own the ground you're standing on, young man. Remove yourself from my premises. That's how they laugh. Billionaires. They're deadly. They're actually scary. But I like them. I've seen it. I like scary things. What's the matter with you? You don't? Pussy.
First Amendment needs to be limited
it's your problem.
So that free speech can be protected. He believes that the government needs to control the platforms and that free speech needs to be more limited.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be some...
Yeah, limit the free speech, but then talk about free speech. Limit it to limit the free speech of the free speech that's free. It's not free. You pay tax on that.
Something very eye-opening to anyone that gives a fuck about free speech. And Elon Musk being the free speech guy,
never have you thought
I thought for sure he'd make a peep about it, but nothing. Weird.
So AI is going to revolutionize cyber warfare. Is revolutionize cyber
revolutionize? What?
warfare from critical...
There he is. That's how he looks. Shlomo Kramer. I am the CEO of Earth.
infrastructure to the fabric of society and politics and undermining it, giving unfair advantage.
It's giving me PlayStation Plus vibes. I don't know why. PlayStation Plus vibes. What's the free game then?
To authoritarian
money movers.
governments against democratic countries. First Amendment type of...
That's already happening?
That's already happening. You're seeing the polarization.
That's already happening? Knowing that is happening. Why are you acting pantomime cunts?
In countries that allow for the First Amendment and protect it, which is great. And I know it's difficult to hear.
What a silly, silly
to
woman.
Limit the First Amendment in order to protect it.
She might as well say the First Amendment?
Dumbest thing I've ever heard. But thank you for sharing. It is refreshing to hear the perspective of a foreign billionaire saying how the First Amendment should be limited.
That's crazy, isn't
it? Before it's too...
That's really wild. And quickly before it's too late. Now. Oh. Slalom.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms, all the social platforms. We need
to control them. They need to control them. All the platforms. Everything.
To stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves on.
Why? Because of bots. They're worried about bots. Have to just check you're human. In case you're tweeting stuff and you're not even human. What? That's a lame idea. That's a lame excuse.
Online.
Oh, now that's a really interesting play there. Yeah, that's like a fucking high-level football maneuver right there. John Madden level play. In order to protect free speech, we have to obliterate it, fundamentally.
That's mad.
What he is saying is give control of the platforms to the government. And also, I'm not interpreting this. This is literally what he is saying.
We heard him. He said it. I remember.
Out loud with his whole chest. The platforms need to be controlled by the government, and everyone needs to be unmasked before expressing themselves online. So anonymity gone, privacy gone, and free speech completely limited is the word he's using, but
it's gone.
That nomenclature is not accurate. It would basically be fucking crumbled. And he is presenting this as though it is something that we need to be doing right now. I feel like this is a pretty big statement here that...
Who is that guy? Some billionaire.
...is very clearly against free speech. And Elon Musk, he will reply to like 50 follower accounts that just have some like dog shit that they drivel out, and he'll reply to them about free speech.
What about these guys?
Yet, this was a very big segment on CNBC, an actual televised...
That's because Trump, that's because Elon and that wants to do that as well. Yeah, we want to control it. Of course we do. You lot of savages. You need to be controlled. That's how they'll probably see it.
Program.
Crazy.
And Elon Musk has nothing to say about it. Now, of course, Shlomo Kramer has no power to actually do anything with this plan that he's cooked up here, this idea that free speech needs to be limited, the First Amendment needs to be, gutted. But it's worth mentioning that Trump is basically Netanyahu's personal fleshlight, so...
I mean...
I don't know how much...
His personal fleshlight. Chill, boy. Chill.
Power Shlomo Kramer holds in Israel or anything, so maybe he is able to lobby, for these First Amendment protocol limitations that maybe Netanyahu could whisper into Trump's ear. I have no fucking idea. What I do know is that he is saying this out loud in front of everybody, and yet the free speech guy, Elon Musk, has nothing he wants to say about that.
Nah, of course not.
I don't know.
It's his friend.
Feels a little weird.
And take control of...
Elon really thinks like this, but he ain't brave enough to say it, so he said to his other billionaire friend Shlomo over here, Shlomo Kramer, who has a lease on Earth. He told him, say this.
Over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The government.
The government should
control the social media.
Yeah, should do that. And
Crazy.
We need
They should do that. They should do that. Do that now. What? Everything. Why? You lot are sick.
to educate people
Sick.
against lies, and government need to develop
They're sick.
cyber defense programs that
Cyber defense programs. It's like they're paranoid.
are as sophisticated
Shlomo
as cyber
Kramer.
attack. Today it's a 1 to 100 ratio.
I figured I'd let him finish his stance here on limiting the First Amendment, about how everything needs to be controlled by the government here, so that way they can better get their hands on everything
Seems deadly.
and everyone to ensure that, you know, maybe free speech doesn't need to be as free as it once was any longer. Sounds pretty shitty to me.
Like pay-as-you-go speech. I mean, oof.
I hate
Tough.
that. I think that's fucking terrible. But, I mean, Elon Musk is a busy man. He's got 4,000 tweets to tweet out a day, so maybe he just didn't see this one, or, you know, maybe he had drafted a few but forgot to send because, you know, 20,000 others went into the front of the queue there from his drafts. Surely he's going to get around to talking about it. Even just something simple like, oh, I didn't like hearing that. Free speech is extremely important to America. In fact, me personally, Charlie, I would say free speech is one of the most important rights Americans have. And it makes me a little concerned that I'm seeing so much public normalization about the idea of potentially limiting it. I started seeing this back in like 2015, 2016-ish, and I've talked about it quite a bit since then. We have been slowly tiptoeing around this idea
going there.
that maybe we need to look at free speech
We don't need it. We don't need it.
a little bit differently. And it's been getting more and more concerning, and as of
It's a
late,
waste.
it's
It
getting
would be a
out of
waste.
control just how open this conversation has become now about, like, no, we need to, like, limit free speech. That's scary. Now, of course, that is again coming from a foreign billionaire. I haven't seen something that bold from anyone on American soil yet, but I feel like we're not far off with how this conversation's been developing, and that shit sucks. Anyway, though, I'll stop yapping about it for now. That's really about it. See ya.
All right then. So anyway, subscribe if you want to have the main selling feature of a Tesla? You want that, yeah? Self-drive, yeah? Nah, you pay. Yeah, you pay. Nah, it don't matter that you've bought the car. So what? Yeah. Yap all you want. I ain't listening, bitch. Pay the $100 a month. Self-drive. Yours. Free. Gratis. Free. $100 a month. Free. What? I paid 80 bags for the car. Doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Yeah, you're a billionaire, trillionaire. You're going Mars in a minute. Yeah, I don't care. Give me $100 a month, peasant. Or, we're taking away freedom of speech, bitch. Pay as you go speech. Paying tax on that freedom of speech, huh? I mean, we don't need it. We got it at home already. Let me just make a coffee. I'll be back.